the bit that I've seen, so let's give these a try.
Oh, good afternoon everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to go and try some food. But what food are we trying?
We are trying Korean food in Australia for the very first time.
I've not eaten that much Korean food, not in Australia, so
That's true.
I can't really compare it to anything that we've had before. The only thing I can say is Korean street food, which is like the big kind of corn dog things. Flash up them on screen, but it's going to be our first time having like a sit-down Korean meal, I think, ever.
I'm excited because what's the name of the restaurant that we found?
The restaurant that we're going to is in Noosa, or the Noosa area. I'll flash it up on screen. I think it's called HARU, I think is its name. Not too sure, but I have booked a table. We might have to get a jiffy on, but come and try Korean food with us for the first time in Australia. We have arrived now in Noosaville and we're going to head through to the spot where we're eating tonight. Now, we've never been to this section at night, and I've heard that it lights up and it's quite a cute little place, very different from the daytime. So let's head on through and have a little bite to eat. How gorgeous is this? We've got all the greenery flowing around. If you know me, you know that I love a little bit of greenery and tropicalness. But look at this!
Really nice!
With the little lights as it goes dark.
Look at this one with the little counter at the front, bird.
I think that might be where we are. Come on, let's go and have a check.
I think we're there.
Oh no, we're here. We're here. I thought we were over there, but this is where we are. We have now taken our seat in the restaurant.
Really nice. It's nice outside, but
Yep.
there's quite a few people sitting outside, so we'll sit inside. The menu looks so good.
It does. We're not going to go through the menu yet. What we're going to do first is actually order some drinks, but I'm going to ask the lady who works here and see if she has any specifically Korean drinks that I can try. So I might have a beer and you might be carrying me home, but we'll see.
Oh my gosh, food has just gone past to another table and that smelled absolutely insane. But beers have arrived. Well, beer has arrived, should I say. There was two options of Korean beers, this Cloud and Crush. She said Crush is lighter, so you've gone with this one.
As you can see, I'm not a barman. She recommended this one. She said it was a bit more, I think she said rich.
A bit more rich. This was her favourite as well.
That's horrendous.
How do the bubbles taste?
It's nice.
Yeah?
I'm not really a beer connoisseur, but I'd be interested to try both, but I might not be walking.
I was going to try the pomegranate tea, but they didn't have any in, so I've got the iced yuzu tea as well, which can't go wrong. Love an iced tea. And what are these? Look at this little thing, little stirrer.
Ooh, is it pineapple?
It's a little pineapple stirrer. It's very cute.
Cody's first time trying yuzu, I think.
Very nice.
Yes?
Yeah. I think it's lemon. I didn't even check.
Yuzu's a fruit, I believe.
Oh, is it?
I think it's quite popular in Southeast Asian like drinks.
It's very lemony.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm saying that. I'm saying yeah. I've never even tried it myself. I thought it tastes like lychees.
No.
No?
Like it. No.
Really?
Lemon. Definitely lemon.
Okay.
That is the tiniest little beer ever.
Bigger one. There's still a bit more in the can, but
Still a bit more
give it
in.
a try.
Give it a go. See how it tastes.
I'm not actually swirling it. People will think I'm actually doing that. I'm not. That's nice.
Good?
It's not as sharp as I was expecting. It's got nice bit of aftertaste, like you said. It's not. I was expecting when she said this one's the rich one,
Yeah.
for it to be a bit overbearing, but
Yeah.
smooth. Definitely smooth.
Smooth. Nice.
Now it's time for some food.
Yes, let's get ordering.
When we eat at places, people are always asking us to show them the menu, so I'm doing this so you can do a quick pause on anything and have a read through, but there is a good selection, a lot of things that we've never tried before, with us never eating at a Korean restaurant. But I do know that Korean barbecue is really popular in Australia, so this is a bit different. I think this is more just Korean food rather than Korean barbecue. But we're going to give a little try. There's some very interesting things on here. A quick shout out to my sister, who actually ate this dish and was speaking on FaceTime to me the other week, and is the reason why we've come trying today. So Jasmine, if you're watching, shout out to you, because that's why we're here.
All right, so that was a little bit of a mission to decide what we wanted to eat. We wanted to stick to just Korean food. So even though the specials down here look pretty good, teriyaki salmon, teriyaki chicken, they all sound unreal, we're going to probably give them a miss just because she said they're not traditional Korean. But what we are going for are the kimchi dumplings.
She said that's very Korean.
She said that's very Korean. We're also going to try one of the Korean pancakes, which I think sounds unreal. This was called the tteokbokki. Was it? Tteokbokki?
tteokbokki, I think is how she said
Tteokbokki,
it.
I'm not even
I don't
sure.
want to butcher it, but
It's
tteokbokki.
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 It is a spicy rice cake and fish cake in one. Don't even know what this is going to look like.
It's gonna be
No
good.
idea.
It's gonna be
Sounds
good.
so good though.
I feel like I might want to order another one. That is literally the reason why we've come
It
in
is.
today to try this.
And then we've also got one of the bibimbap. Not very good at pronouncing, guys, but this is one of their again traditional dishes.
Yeah, the dish that she was like,
Yeah.
this is it.
And then again, I don't know if this is too much food, but then we've got a dumpling soup as well. But we've mostly got all that food just to showcase to you guys. As I would say, this is definitely the best Korean looking restaurant on the Sunshine Coast. So we had to come here, give it all a try.
It's one of the only ones that isn't a barbecue, Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
So I wanted to try Korean food rather than specifically Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
And this is one of the only ones on the Sunshine Coast that did this dish.
Yeah.
Tteokbokki. I'm messing it up, but that's the dish I wanted to try more than
Yeah.
anything today.
Yeah. Let's give it a
First
go.
time trying it.
Ooh,
Excited.
exciting.
So, we're looking at the desserts, and the only things on the desserts are mochi. I think so you say it, mochi.
I love mochi. I have tried that before.
I don't think I've ever really had it. We might have to get some if we can still eat after this, but the flavours are hilarious, like not flavours that I would have ever thought.
Can I guess them? They always have like a mango mochi.
No.
No
Out of the
mango?
They have 3 flavours.
Oh, go on, I don't know. Just tell me.
Green tea.
Oh,
I like green tea.
green tea's good.
Strawberry.
Yep.
And this last one is insane.
Go on.
Black sesame.
Oh, what? Is that like a what?
I kind of want to get it to try.
Yeah.
What does black sesame taste like?
As a flavour?
Black sesame seeds?
But what do they taste like? They don't really have any
I don't
flavour.
know. I'd have to ask birds. I know that birds like sesame seeds. Like I had a canary that used to be sesame, but maybe it's really good.
Could be. Could
Maybe
be
the
missing.
canaries have been holding out on us.
We need to get some.
So much.
Thank you so much. This is the one we've been wanting to try. Exciting. Thank you so much.
What is that?
What is this one? Pickled
Pickled
radish.
radish. Oh, that's cool. It doesn't
Ah,
look
that's
like
so
radish.
cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is the dish we wanted to try. It looks nothing like I expected. It actually looks like pasta.
It does.
Oh, how cute are those dumplings? Oh my gosh. I think she said they've got glass noodles in them. Now, if that's right, one of our favourite things are to get spring rolls with the glass noodles in. This could be something that we absolutely love. I was like, is it going to be too hot? I know you don't like your really hot food. I was like, you put the whole thing in. I thought that's a risk.
It's like dumpling cereal.
Dumpling cereal. What's in them?
I feel
Vegetables?
like I should pour milk in it or like soy sauce and then have it with a spoon. Then they've got a ton of flavour. I'm
Yeah.
probably better doing a cross section bite because it
That'd
just
be
all
good.
went in and
Yeah.
I didn't really see. But
Let's
let me
do
try
it.
and do a cross section.
Let's see what's inside the dumpling. Oh, okay. So yeah, we have got lots of vegetables. Yeah, some glass noodles in there as well. And then what's this? Is this like a soy sauce or?
I don't want to say episodes. I'm no food critic. I just enjoy food. Oh, it's so good.
Is it good?
You have to try them.
Yeah, I'll give him a go.
Cody's turn trying the cereal dumplings. Oh, I know. I'm actually jealous that you're eating and I'm not right now. As soon as you put it in your mouth, it's just a flavour explosion. It's so good. Combo unreal.
That's a great combo.
I think I've lost that dish, haven't I?
Yeah.
It's gonna be gone now. Oh no!
All right, so going back to the dish that we've come here for, Joe, take it away.
And this is tteokbokki.
Tteokbokki,
Tteokbokki,
I think.
I think.
There's got a lot going on. It looks like there's like onions in there, spring onion on top. This literally looks like bloated pasta.
It does, doesn't it? What's this? I don't know what's going on with this, but this is the bit that I've seen. So let's give these a try.
Oh, are they like, I imagine that they're like potato, are they doughy? A bit like gnocchi? Are they really good?
That is insane.
Really?
I don't know. It's like got the texture of like that doughiness, but it's like
And what's the flavour? What's the sauce? Is it
it's got a
spicy?
kick to it. It's a bit spicy.
Yeah.
Definitely is a bit spicy, but that is not like anything I've ever tried. I'm trying to nail what it reminds me of. It's almost got like a foamy feel to it.
Foamy?
Like you know, like a marshmallow, like a firm marshmallow.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Do you want to pick up some of this with it as well? Try.
Yeah, so I think this is tofu.
Honestly, I don't think it would be tofu. It looks like that, but I don't think it would be.
Maybe that's fish.
Fish?
Like fish cake?
Oh, it did come with fish cake.
Is it? I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to ask her. The lady who's been serving us, Winnie.
She's
absolute
been so
legend.
good.
She's been putting up with all my questions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask again, but
Definitely.
that is insane. Honestly, I want just that. We should have ordered like 3 of those.
Really?
It's way better than I was even expecting, and I had like the build up in my head.
Ooh.
So unusual. You have to try it. It's almost like it's steamed. It is quite spicy. I'm in love with it. Honestly, I think I could eat that like all day.
It's kind of like an empty dumpling,
Yeah,
but it's got all the flavour from the sauce.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm not always the biggest fan of like even a steamed dumpling. But like the texture of that, is it like rice? I don't know. Like, is it? I'm trying to think what it is.
The fish cake,
I think it's the fish cake. We might have to ask Winnie. A complete new experience.
it's spicy though.
It's got a good kick to it. Yeah, just if you've never tried it, be sure to come and check it out. It's one of the only places on the coast that I've seen. There might be a few more. I love trying new food that I would have never experienced. And then you fall in love. So I've just asked the lovely lady here, Winnie, what they're actually made from, and she did mention that it is made from like rice. She said it's quite similar to gnocchi in Italian cuisine, and I do get that. That's probably the closest comparison.
But it's better. I think I prefer it.
So good. This one's going in my mouth. Yum. Cody is moving on to the Korean, the kimchi pancake. Look at that. That is different kind of stuff going on there. Here we go. First time trying a kimchi pancake. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I wasn't expecting big things from this. She recommended it. She said it's a must try and pointed it out. It was one of the ones that I glazed over.
Honestly, how have I never ate that?
Really, is it that?
Really nice. Loads of flavour again. Everything's
Doesn't,
got so much
yeah.
flavour.
It almost looks like sweet potato, doesn't it?
I thought it was sweet potato. I'm not even sure.
It might
I
just be
think that's
kimchi.
just
Kimchi
Yeah.
fried off.
Wow, beautiful. Really good.
I need to try this.
Again, we've never really had kimchi before. Didn't really know what it fully is.
Make like a sauce in a bowl,
Yeah.
and then they would get like a cabbage, I think.
Yeah.
And this sauce is made from like spices, soy sauce. It's got like oyster sauce in it. It's got a whole selection of different flavours going on. Then they kind of baste the cabbage in
Yeah.
it, and then they put the cabbage into like a box, an airtight box. Put like leaves over it, seal it, and then let the fermentation process take
gosh.
place. And then in turn, you're left with kimchi, which is in this form. Not something I've ever tried, but I did watch a video on it the other day. I was expecting it to be so much sour than it is. It's much
No?
more-
Is it sweet?
it's not sweet, but it's not like vinegary or like,
Okay.
I was expecting like a... Oh, I'm not a kimchi connoisseur, but this one in particular is gorgeous. Really, really nice. I've got to say, this has been a very humbling experience using metal chopsticks. I thought I knew how to use them, but from using wooden and bamboo chopsticks, I've realised when you've got the metal ones, they're so much more slippier. I'm not going to revert to the spoon. I'm going to keep with them, but this is a workout.
So the pickled radish looks like a slice of lemon. Are you just going to try it on its own? Oh, I thought you were putting it in your beer.
I was going to hold it, but then the chopstick slipped. I'm going to just try a bit of it. Again, not overpowering.
Not-
Try a bit. It's sweet. It's like fruit.
It looks like a malloy.
The idea of pickled things being not sharp is... I'm in love.
Really good.
I'm loving it. And the main dishes have arrived. I believe this is the bibimbap. 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 I think this is the bibimbap, and then this is the dumpling soup. So I'll let you get first choice.
I'm going to try the dumpling soup.
I was going to probably try this one anyway, so it kind of works out.
Try some of the broth first, the soup itself.
It's like a broth, isn't it? It looks very nice.
I need a bit more of a taste, but this could be up there. Egg, onion, it's got the dumplings.
Isn't it good?
Oh, wow, it's not at all what I thought it tastes like. Vegetable broth,
You think?
like more brothy. I'm getting more like, in Germany, years ago, we had like a gyoza soup.
I don't even remember that.
I think we're in Berlin. I'm talking like 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And we had like we went to a gyoza restaurant.
Yeah.
And they had like a dumpling soup.
Oh, and it kind of reminds you of that?
Reminds me. Oh wait, it was a dumpling soup. Oh, it's probably a similar dish.
Alrighty, so Joe's gonna try this next one, which kind of reminds us of a poke bowl.
Give it a little try.
We got tofu just to try something a little bit different tonight. And then is that like a teriyaki glaze maybe, or some sort of soy glaze?
It's almost like a chili sauce, but it's not.
Okay, but it's like a milder chili sauce. It's not a too. Okay. Joe does love a poke bowl, but I think that might be Hawaiian. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. I think people think it's Japanese, but I think poke bowl is actually Hawaiian.
Such a good food. I like a poke bowl for lunch. This is more like of an evening version.
And that's a poke corner.
And a poke Joe. Winnie's just come over and told Joe that he needs to mix all of this in.
When looked at me, she was like, mix it in. I was like, yeah. And my food has now been mixed up, so I'm going to take a big spoonful. But one thing I did want to mention, I wasn't sure what food was going to arrive on our plates today, as we didn't really check the menu. I'd seen that they did the dish that I wanted, and then was like, let's go there. But similar to a lot of like Southeast Asian cuisine, you don't feel too sluggish or heavy after you've eaten it, so you could eat all this food and then kind of feel like you could run a marathon. Well, maybe you can run the marathon, I'll go and climb in bed, but yeah, no, definitely. Sushi's one of my favourite foods. You can eat it and then feel a little bit more like, not as heavy. Well, depending on the portion you've eaten.
True.
So yeah, it's nice to have a little bit of a freshen up, but this has been blown my mind, and I want to head straight to Seoul in Korea and get trying some Korean food.
That would be so
How good would that be?
Oh.
It's not planned, but it's something that we can definitely do in the future.
Yeah.
And we've reduced our dishes down a little bit, so there's a big craziness going on in mine. It looks like I've not actually eaten any, but I've mixed in the other dishes in. So this is the kimchi pancake, some of the dumplings, and also the radish. But what was your standout dish from the meal?
All of them
Yeah.
were really, really good. I think the pancake surprised me,
Yep,
because when you think pancake, they're usually pretty bland.
true.
And I think it's got so much flavour, so much veg, packed with goodness. Really like that. This is so good. Like the flavour of the dumplings, the soup, everything's really nice. Like it's not spicy as well. I'm not a huge fan of like loads of spice. You like a little bit more of a kick. So this was nice for me. But all of them, amazing.
I gotta be honest, for me that dish didn't have,
As much.
yeah, like the broth kind of stuff isn't really my kind of go-to. The standout dish has to be I need the menu to say its name again. I want to make sure that I'm saying it right, but yeah, I think tteokbokki, for me it's exceeded expectations. Like the spice,
Yep.
the bit of the fish cake
The
in
fish
there,
cake made it.
the texture of like the actual the noodle. I don't know what it would be classed as, but overall so good.
Also, the lady did explain it like a gnocchi, so
She did,
she did
yeah.
say it's kind of similar.
But that for me, hands down, it's
Really good.
put a big smile on my face. And that dish went first, if anybody noticed.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. These look really good. Thank you.
So the mochi has arrived. Now I know some mochi has like the liquid inside.
Yeah.
Oh, so these are like ice creamy. Ooh.
So this one's black sesame.
Yeah, and that
This
one's strawberry.
I feel like this one's not going to be a strong flavour. So we
Yeah,
should
like a
probably try
muted
this-
sweet. Yeah,
we
because
should
then
try this one first.
I agree. Yeah.
It's like an Oreo.
Whoa.
It's an Oreo ice cream. Okay, so. That's not weird.
Is it weird? It kind of look like cake going in your mouth, but it's so cold, isn't it?
I'm going to probably prefer that one to that one.
Yeah. You should now try the strawberry straight after.
I don't know whether I've got Oreo in my mind, but it doesn't taste like Oreo. But there is just a right amount of sweet.
Oreos are massively sweet, so are you comparing them to Oreos? What?
No.
Right.
I think I'm saying I've got Oreo on my mind because of the way they look. But they are just a muted sweet. So if you're not looking for something that's too full on, I'd recommend that one. I would never have got it, but
No.
I've been swayed a little bit. That might be my pick. That one's very sweet. Again, aren't they made from rice again?
I think they are rice, yeah.
Rice, the egg outside
Yeah.
texture. Again, kind of a muted dessert.
Yeah.
This is something that my mum would probably like. 'Cause
Yeah.
My mum's not overly a sweet fan.
Yeah.
It's like desserts for somebody who's not a dessert fan.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I think what we've learned from this coming to here today is that Korean food is just not too overpowering. There's a lot of flavours, but nothing's too pickled, nothing's too hot, nothing's too sweet. Everything's just a nice balance.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I'd take away from Korean
Balanced
food.
flavours.
Yeah.
This place in particular. I mind them up now, you. As Cody gets ready to try some of her mochi, interested to see what you think about this one. See what I mean? It's not overly sweet.
Really nice.
It's a nice level.
It's not the same, but it's got the same level of sweetness as taro.
Oh, good point. That is a good comparison. Yeah.
Strawberry.
Strawberry now. Again, this one's a little bit more sweet. This one's got a bit more of
Oh yeah.
There used to be some, it's a bad comparison, but there used to be some Tom and Jerry's strawberry cakes, like cupcakes that you could make, the little
icing.
pack. I'll try and get it up, but it tastes like the icing on them,
Oh my gosh, it does.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's a blast from the childhood. I don't know whether these were in Australia, but I remember begging my mum to go and get these from the shop and we'd make them at home every week. But overall, as we said, the beginning dishes, the actual appetizer dishes or the entrees, I could see that you could actually come and have them as like almost tapas and enjoy them just those dishes because they were so good. But I think we might have overfaced ourselves a little bit for the mains, whereas some people probably just come in and get straight to the mains.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm very stuffed. I know you're stuffed. We're leaving some of the mochi. I say we get that bagged up, get paid, and jump away because my eyes are going. I'm very sleepy. And that is our time done in Haru. Let's shoot on back because I'm very sleepy.
That was really nice, wasn't it? We never do that kind of thing midweek.
We never get a chance to. A lot of people don't realise, but we actually work in the evening, so we don't really get the opportunity to do that. Go out for a meal together. Order a lot of food, really good food though. I want to say thank you to the guys there at Haru for putting up with us. We did let them know that we were filming. Overall, very accommodating and understanding.
Really nice.
So yeah, I want to say a quick thank you to them guys again. But as I did say, my eyes are getting very sleepy. I think I need my bed. Round up in the car. We're back in the car now, but I have just realised that every time we do the outro and we're not with Picco, for anybody who's new around here, that's our little dog, I always get shouted at in the comment section, so I'm going to learn from my mistake, I'm going to hold off on the outro, and then wait till we get Picco. See you in a second. And what was a second for you has been half an hour drive back home for us, but we are back with the little man, the star of the show that everybody wants to see, making sure that you got your fix of him, your daily dose of the little man. But Cody, what was your roundup on trying Korean food in a restaurant for the first time?
My take was, it was really like lightweight but full of flavour. Like, you know when you go for an Italian, everyone loves Italian food, but you feel really heavy afterwards. With this, didn't get that feeling.
No.
And there was so much flavour. I love that we tried so many new things. The staff were amazing in that place. I did think that place in particular was good. Be interesting to go to another Korean place maybe. Maybe let us know in the comments if you go to one in particular. That would be good. Maybe in Brisbane. I imagine Brisbane's got some good options.
Good show.
Yeah, what about you?
Overall, really good food. Like I said, I think I said everything as I was eating it. You can probably see from how much I was eating, how much I was enjoying it. I am tired, but that's because we've had a long day. I definitely don't feel sluggish. I definitely don't feel heavy and lethargic. Oh, look at all these words. And I'm almost half asleep. But a fantastic time, a lovely place. The guys, like we said, were very accommodating. Having us in, filming with a camera, I always feel a bit awkward, but they were very understanding and the food was absolutely sublime. Definitely somewhere that if my sister ever comes over, I think it'll live up to her expectations. I feel like it's definitely somewhere we can take family for sure. And a gorgeous little spot as well.
Yeah,
lovely
definitely.
outside.
Yeah, really, really cute. Loved it. Really good. So thank you very much for watching this one. Thank you to the members. You guys are wonderful. Let us know in the comments what kind of food, cuisine or restaurant you would like to see us try. And we will see you in the next video. Bye.
Adios.